Tonight's To The Point. Big changes here at Channel 2. For the past couple of weeks, we've had a link on our website allowing you a chance to watch as our new set gets built. And it's almost completed. 2 News anchor Russ McCaskey gives us a behind-the-scenes look at the progress.
You know, when the economy turns bad, instead of building a brand new home or business, a lot of people just redecorate or remodel, and that's what we've done here. We're really excited to show you off our brand new set. For the last several weeks, our crews have been in here working on it, putting it together, and we think it's going to be something pretty special. Before we get to all the details of what's going on in here and what the new set will look like, let's take a moment and remember what the old set looked like. We had the old set for just more than 11 years, and it really served our purpose as well. When you look at the Weather Center, and remember what some of this looked like. We had that black wall with the small monitors. Now it's going to look a great deal different. The news desk kind of looked like a big giant football. It was a good news desk, but it wasn't necessarily HD friendly. When we went HD, things had to change, and that's one of the reasons we got the new set. And then, of course, you remember the interview area as well. That's the old set. All right, now let's take a look at the new set. All right, here is the new weather set, and we think this is going to be something that's pretty cool. It's bigger than the old set was, and as you'll notice back here behind us where we had the black wall with the small monitors, now we have the really big monitors. That's what we all see when we go in the big box stores, and everybody wants them in the living rooms and so forth. So we have some really large HD monitors, and that's going to allow us to tell the weather story in a way that's very easy to understand with big monitors that are easy to see. And then we have a whole lot of other small monitors for our meteorologists to look at and be able to work on as they put their forecast together. And certainly there's a lot of computers and things like that in here where they can put their maps together and all the graphics that you're going to see on the news. And finally, they have this 65-inch monitor that they're going to be able to use to stand in front of and also help tell the weather story. A lot of bells and whistles with this set. Now, one of the neat features is the green screen that the meteorologist will stand in front of when they're forecasting the weather. It's right next to the Weather Center. That wasn't the way it used to be. Before, they'd have to walk almost halfway around the studio to get to the green screen. So this is going to make things a little bit easier for them as well. So looking at the whole Weather Center now, it's bigger, it's more functional, with a lot more really big monitors, and that's going to help the meteorologists tell the weather story to the public a whole lot easier and make it easier to understand. Another thing you're going to notice is that our news desk is dramatically different. Before, I said it kind of looked like a big football. This one kind of looks like a big home plate on a baseball field. One of the reasons that we needed to do this, when Karen and I used to sit side by side on the old desk, when we went HD, it was a lot wider screen, and sometimes her shoulder might get in my shot and my shoulder might get in her shot. But by going with a more angled desk, one that looks like home plate, we can still sit fairly close to one another, but we won't be in each other's shot. It's shiny, it's new, we got a lot of neat lights on it, we're excited about it, we think it's modern, cutting edge, and certainly it's HD friendly. All right, this is definitely a signature piece for the new set. We have what is ultimately 4 different TVs that can all come together to bring you one picture as well. So it just depends how the director and producer would like to configure it. Right now we have it all set up for one TV screen. Now, we talked about weather and we talked about the news desk. Sports is going to stand in front of the large monitor. So there's going to be a lot of functionality for this. So you're going to see Big Al standing over here, and he's going to have video rolling in there, those kinds of things. We think this is a really cool piece. We think you're going to enjoy watching that. It's a gorgeous picture. What more can you say? We're going to have a lot of fun using this with a lot of different things, from election night to sportscast, all kinds of uses there. And then finally, when we redid it, we also wanted to hang on to a piece of the old set. So this wall and actually this screen here were part of the old set. That was part of our interview set. And we liked it a lot, and we wanted to hang on to some of the old as we usher in the new. And so this actually stayed. It slid over a little bit, but it did stay, and so we're glad to have that. And this is going to be our interview area. So we're going to have a couple of chairs here. We can have a little table where we can do interviews. Sports may also be over here from time to time, and the To The Point segment will probably be right here in this location. We think this is going to be a fantastic set. It's going to take us into the HD era. Anyway, that's what the new set looks like. We're going to unveil it. The first newscast on it will be Tuesday evening. We're excited about it, still putting the finishing touches on it, but look for this set Tuesday evening, something we think you're going to really enjoy.